So one question I normally get is, all right. So one question I normally get is, how big is the screen size of the monitor, you know, when you're watching movies or doing other apps and stuff? So here's what I can show you guys. Now, right now I have the Apple TV open, and this is a trailer of John Wick. So we go ahead and hit play. You can see that's that's as small as it gets. This is in the whole, you know, movie, I think 21:9 or whatnot. So if we pinch and we drag it all the way out, that's about as big as it gets down here in my basement. So if I take this, I put this right up against the wall, that's about as large as it gets. I can try and drag it out more, but it kind of returns down. So I'm about 5'11", and this ceiling here is just about 6'5" or whatnot. So I guess you can kind of do with that as you will. Now, if I go up here, and let's say we count like feet as far as paces, just using my shoe, let's just say about a foot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So about 9 feet across. You guys can, you know, do the math on that if you want to, and, you know, do all of that. But that's as large as it gets. Now, part of my theory is that the IR tracking or whatever that's in here will look at the entire room, and it will scale the screen based off of the size of your room. So like if you're in a car, it's going to be smaller. If you're, you know, in a room somewhere, it's going to be smaller. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this outside, and we're going to see if it changes based off of where we are outside. So right now, you guys can kind of see my backyard, but we got a lot more space here. So here's my garage. Obviously, you can see that the garage is a lot bigger. So let's put it where the garage is. Let's go back and let's try this again. All right, so we're gonna drag this out further, and automatically you can see this is almost the size of my garage. So it looks like when you're outside, it does get bigger. You have a lot more space. Now, if I go from here and count across with the feet, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So about 16 feet wide when I'm outside. So I don't know if that really matches up with Apple's claim of, hey, have up to a 100-foot screen or whatnot, but it is definitely bigger depending on the environment that you're looking at. Now, another thing we can try is if we put it up in the sky, and let's straighten this out, and let's go all the way out. Now, when you are looking at something up close, it's a little smaller. When you look up in the sky, this is like, that's like crazy big. Like, look at that. And now this is looking over my fence. My fence is clearly longer than 14 or 15 feet. This is stretching from the back part of my fence all the way over to my house. And I still have to look up and look around to even see this. So I'm gonna step back a little bit further so we can see it. So technically, yes, you could have an entire 100-foot screen, but it's all based off of the distance from, you know, the Vision Pro to the nearest object. So if we take this and we grab it and we just bring it back down here, it does get a little bit smaller depending on how close you get. So right now I'm just walking up, I'm not changing the size. The closer I get, the smaller it gets. If I come over here and I throw it up in the sky, big old movie screen. So that's pretty much the way you are going to replace your movie theater or anything like that at home, is legit by going outside or going into a big open space. So I hope that helps you guys out. If you have any questions, ask down in the comment section. All right, y'all, take it easy. Peace.